Once you become a mega church, you tend to build a machine. You build a profit machine. You know what I mean? And so the message of hope, the drug of hope, has to be sold. The needle has to be dug a little deeper into the veins of your congregation. You know what I mean? In order to feed this machine. You know, and so he was trying to create an element of despair. You know, by locking the congregation in. You know what I mean? I'm pretty sure he was well aware that if it had come to a more drastic measure, then yeah, if you feel that triggered, yeah, you're welcome to leave. You know what I'm saying? But I'm pretty sure that, you know, the spectacle of it was what captivated the audience, not so much the physical incarceration of it, the physical kidnapping of it by locking the gesture of the staff actually locking doors. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Like, it's a machine. It's really a machine. It's listed as non-profit, but it's very for profit. You know, and it's very much a machine. It's very much a machine. And, you know, every week, you know, the pastor was complaining about tithing. You know what I mean? He had to preach about tithing and give a holy message about tithing, and, you know, rile the people up about tithing. You know, and so when I see a situation like this, I'm like, oh, okay, you're pressed. You know, you can always juxtapose, you know, the black preachers with Joel Osteen, where he's smiling all the time and everything's always going great and everything's good. Yeah, praise the Lord. Yeah, you know what I mean? You know. But Marvin Sapp has been going viral this past week for technically, nothing's gonna come of it. But, you know, he technically and you know, people know well enough not to take it seriously. You know, let me preface. You know, pastors are known to be dramatic. You know, most pastors and preachers are known to be dramatic for the sake of effect. You know what I mean? They want to convey a message to their congregation, and you're speaking to a mass of people. You know what I mean? On in person and on and you know, through the interwebs. You're speaking to a mass of people, and, you know, you want to communicate your message effectively. You know, and so you have to take. You want to capitalize on that psychological real estate, and so you rely on the spectacle of the pageantry of the pulpit to convey your message. You know what I mean? He told the staff to close the doors. You know what I'm saying? And have the church donate $40,000. By law, the church is supposed to be a non-profit organization. You know what I'm saying? It's supposed to be listed as a non-profit organization. And so, when it comes to taxes and tax law, and just accounting practices, you know, there's a lot of scrutiny on nonprofit, because how are you supposed to be a business and you're nonprofit, right? Like, it's kind of oxymoronic, you know what I mean? But there's supposed to be a community giving aspect or element to it. You know what I mean? So the profits that you do make have to be reassessed or reprioritized, or so on and so forth. You know what I mean? I don't mean to be too geeky in the weeds with it. You know what I mean? I don't want to dry any vaginas. So you know, he's probably low on, you know, they looking at their bottom line, and they looking at their projections and things like that, and they're saying, yo, we struggling right now. And I feel like, you know, if you ever want to get a pulse on, if you want to put your finger on the pulse of the community, visit the churches. You know, if you go to any neighborhood, whether it's a suburb or a ghetto, you know, visit the church. You get a real healthy pulse on the community, because, you know, the gangsters and the thugs might not be in the church. You know, the businessmen and the suits and ties might not be in the church, but their mothers are in the church. Their aunties are in the church. You know what I'm saying? Their wife and kids are probably in the church while they're not. You know, and so you get a real feel of the community when you visit a church, and then you get a real feel of the economy when you visit a church too. The social economy. You know what I mean? You see, you can visit a church and tell, you know, oh, this is a hood. This is in the hood. You know, you can visit a church and tell, oh, this is in the suburbs. You know what I'm saying? You can look at the demeanor. You can look at the health of the people. You know what I mean? And just tell what state the community is in. You know what I mean? And so for him to act that drastically, it's a sign of, you know, what the socioeconomics is in his community. So when I see and understand what the pastor's doing, but and, you know, all press is good press, all publicity is good publicity, right? That's what they say. So maybe this may benefit him, but how will it benefit him in the long run? You know what I mean? How will it benefit him in the long run?